we can put Yoshi lead, or like Yoshi lead would be a lot more.
Yoshi.
Where's Yoshi? Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's Yoshi?
I'm pretty sure I've got one. I've never built one on this account.
There
Here he is. There he is. People ask me, why isn't Yoshi ascended? I haven't used him yet. All of these are built to be just like makeshift builds. They're literally just like, I'm farming gold 5. I've not pushed the arena in a long time. So I thought it'd be fun. Or fun, I don't know. I was actually chatting to some people on Discord and they said, when are you going to do another Plat push? When are you going to do it? And I was like, well, I kind of want to do it, but I'm so out of touch with what's going on in the meta that I'm almost afraid to just like step back in and see what's going on, you know?
What changed?
Well, what changed? Just people would go to me like, you know, can you still do it? Can you get involved? And I was like, I think I'm still capable of beating Plat. I just need to understand what I'm up against nowadays. And who's your kind of like go-to nukers at the moment?
Definitely Leorius. In this meta, against Scandies.
Just because the unkillable?
Yes.
That's cool, actually, because I got Leorius and I knew that I wanted to use him in Arena, but I didn't really fancy using him anywhere else. So I've literally not built my Leorius since I've had him. This actually could be a pretty cool time to give it a try.
I would personally say he's the best offensive nuker at this time.
Yeah.
And usually they pair them up with a Necro to protect the actual nuker. I mean, it's pretty common to see a protection Necro at the moment.
Yeah, so I was going to ask that as well, because like I've not been in love with Hydra. Yeah. So I've been doing Hydra. I've been doing normal and generally hard each week.
I see.
I have not been doing Nightmare Hydra. I do not have. I'd be surprised if I've got like any good sets. I might be able to sneak one good set or a half decent set out of Stone Skin and out of Protection. So like, how deep are these sets in the meta right now?
Extremely. Stone Skin is basically better version of immunity.
Yeah.
Because especially against HGA ones, if you run like RB in immunity and she gets hit with a HGA one, she'll drop by 20%, and 20% is so huge.
Yeah.
So you usually drop like 50 speed just because of that. And Stone Skin doesn't let you drop 10 meter. Also prevents you from getting killed by a Nukeji, which is insanely good.
Stone Skin stops you from losing turn meter.
Yes.
That's it. I didn't know that. What?
Yeah. So HGA one.
Where's that written anywhere?
So if you want to find out what Stone Skin actually does, go to hellhades.com. I think it's one of the best. Let me actually see. Stone Skin.
Interesting. I actually didn't know that. So you would run an Arbiter in Stone Skin. Is that what you're saying? If you had fast enough stuff?
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
Even it depends how. It really depends on
just for defense, you mean? Or you
for
mean
offense?
for offense
No,
as
for
well?
offense. Yeah. A cool interaction with a Nukeji. If you run Stone Skin on your lowest HP champion, they will actually not target the Stone Skin champion. They will A1 someone else.
Oh, really?
And if it's a Nukeji and it's preset, it's not preset. You just put the Heji in without presetting the A2. It will actually use A1 if it sees Stone Skin, which is kind of weird.
Interesting. And so what's your opinion about empowering then? So would you take anyone that you're using that's meta, would you take them even to +1, or do you wait until you got +2s and +4s?
It really depends on the champ.
So if I got 2 warlords, for example, would you +1 a warlord? Or
definitely not. Definitely
it's not worth it. You just have 2.
Having 2 is really good of warlord. Of warlord, Leorius, of Heji, even Arbiter, it's pretty good to have 2. Necro is really good to have 2.
So where should we start here then? So we need to kind of look at
offense teams, I guess.
Offense team, yeah, or starting with a couple of offense teams and then talk about what a defense team would look like as well.
So we need a Heji counter. We need the most common team counter, which is Candy, Duchess, Mithrala, and Necret.
So just interesting here, before we change the teams that I've got, when you last came on, and we're talking quite a few months ago now. How long ago was it, do you reckon?
It's 7 months.
Is it 7 months?
December.
There you go. 7 months ago. And these were the teams that we built out. Basically, my fast farm team, anti-hedgy, anti-slow teams, and then anti-tanks. Yeah, they were like the kind of main 4 teams that I got to grips with. Would you say any of these?
I would reset all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, would any compete in the meta as it stands right now?
Not this team at the moment.
Okay.
It's mainly because of Candy being such a threat at the moment. Everyone having a copy of him with the guaranteed event, making Chunda, I wouldn't say useless. She's definitely still really good. It's just in a high-end Plat arena, inconsistent.
Yeah, and you wouldn't say that this
Definitely not that.
this bomb team's not. It's not the one, though.
not with War Mama. If you could swap the War Mama with like a I don't know warlord, maybe it would be okay-ish. But ideally, you need a full
Warman would
boss.
just get that instant explosion, though, right? But yeah, I know it's not a meta team. Anyway, I know it's not.
Okay, so first team. Which one do you want first team? So we have a choice of speed team, go second team, or anti-hedgy team.
So
Okay,
here we go.
382.
So 382 would be my top speed that I could run. Good stats, I think, in terms of like defensive stats and stuff.
Definitely really good. I would expect like crit gloves, flat attack.
Yeah, that's it. I was expecting to see like flat defense or something somewhere, but it's actually not too bad.
It's pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. So I'd probably equip it.
So you would go with that speed, and you think it would compete in a decent way, or not really?
Well, on its own, no. With Hedgie, yes.
Okay, yeah.
So this team is for faster teams who are faster than you.
Yeah.
And you need to make sure your arbiter is faster than their second champ because you're gonna hit the first champ. But against teams like Gotago, for example, he has 2 champions over 400 speed, which is RB and Sifi.
It's ridiculous.
So you will
how's he
not
got to
be
that?
able
Like,
to.
I know you can buy your way through champions, but I suppose if they're all empowered, that's
Plus
crazy
4
stuff.
RB, plus 4 Sifi, and then a
Yeah.
bunch of speed packs. And then last one, we
Damn.
just need the Nuker. So AoE Nuker. So in this case, it can be either a Trunda, Leorius. I'd probably go with Leo. I'd probably make him in Savage. And I would need to. I want to ask Authentic because he's at the moment he also has one Leo, and he's trying the same thing. He's been testing who should he put in immunity, either Trunda or Leorius. Obviously, Leorius would be better in both cases.
Yeah.
But if you only have one, you got to decide that.
So this would be Savage build.
Yep.
And then you'd have a second team for an immunity team, yeah?
Yep.
So I guess we want to go 6 stone skin. Look at how slow my stone skin gear is.
Okay. Yeah. So what's going on? Well, why 6 piece?
Well, I was just seeing what it would be. What do we need?
Okay.
What do we need?
We only need 4 piece. We just care about 1 turn. And the real question. 307. Not bad. So probably this is not glyphed. Did you put in glyphs?
I've not put in glyphs, no. So we got.
Okay, so it's gonna be a big difference. Your Duchess is Usain Bolt or what's going on?
Yeah, why is she quick? What have I got her built for? She is built, I think. I just built her for Bommel.
For Bommel, damn.
I don't even know what this was used for. Actually, it's not a build I use anymore. So nothing she's wearing is a problem.
So
okay, so this is my stone skin. Do you want me to check what my speed of immunity is versus this?
Yeah, definitely. So immunity and then untouchable.
Untouchable, I've got no idea.
Before you do that, make sure to put glyphs. Just quickly check how many glyphs you got, and then decide how much can you actually put in. Okay, so it's mostly 4-star glyphs. So I'll probably do +3.
Yeah.
Because we know how glyphs are. They mostly roll 1. Okay, 350. Pretty good. Definitely, I would lean towards this over Stone Skin at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, Untouchable is next. 311. Okay, quickly check Stone Skin now. 4 piece. Then looks like we're gonna go with immunity. But Stone Skin definitely would be a little better. But if you don't have the gear, obviously not much you can do.
Is there any type of accessories that you try and push for with offensive? You still
reaction.
Stuff like reaction? Yeah.
Yeah. Especially for immunity team reaction. Go second team reaction. If you're running a go first team, I would definitely use refresh.
Right.
For defense, cleansing is pretty good. Reaction, refresh sometimes is decent as well, but it's mostly for defense. Reaction, sometimes cleansing if you could get a pretty decent one. Cleanses the bomb sometimes, so
Yeah.
reduces you're damaged by 50k, which is
Yeah, yeah.
actually insane against the Gaius. So I'm guessing you have only one Necro. That's correct?
I only got one Necro, yeah.
Okay, so I'd probably go for shield set for offense. Shield set for offense is a lot better. Protection, obviously, for defense. So if you ever get a second one, I wouldn't recommend feeding him. I would just use him as one. I'd probably put a special amulet or special ring as well. For your immunity, I'll definitely put in reaction.
Yeah, I don't have any. This is
Refresh
refresh. No,
at the
not in
bottom.
that piece.
You do.
I've got a reaction
Yeah.
ring. Yeah.
So you're only looking at HP and defense. Okay, there's that amulet. Yeah, just put that on.
Even a crit damage one.
Yeah, reaction. Built different. Okay. Regarding banner, I'll just go with high speed. That's a nice one.
Yeah,
Holy.
we got a nice banner. Yeah, that's a juicy one.
24, high triple down. Pretty good.
That's my best piece right there.
On refresh as well. Damn, that's good.
Yeah. So we
Up
just
to
built
you.
an immunity arbiter.
Yep.
Are you saying that immunity arbiter might just work for all of our teams, or we still would have a speed arbiter?
You would probably still have a speed arbiter.
Yeah.
I think you can push higher because your highest was 382, and you only stole 2 pieces. And I think pretty sure you have a lot more speed pieces on like your other champs. If you're building immunity team first, then I guess immunity warlord is next on the list. Okay. Same thing again with warlord. Probably put accuracy glass. So 5 speed and then 2 accuracy is a good start. Yeah. And then you tweak it depending on what you need. I would want 700 accuracy. I would probably try to hit 300 speed. So looking at these builds, I like the first one. Definitely quite a bit.
645.
Yeah, it's reasonable. I would definitely check the other sets. So Untouchable and 4-piece Stone Skin. But
again, it's going to be way worse.
It was nearly 300 speed with 650. So Untouchable is a lot worse. You haven't been farming Scarab, have you?
Nah, not really. I've been doing a bit of Dark Fae. I'll tell you, I'm a bit lazy with Doom Tower. Like I get to the top too late. Scarab has been the one that I would have farmed a bit more recently, and it could well be that I've just.
The problem with Scarab gear at the moment is Stone Skin is replacing it.
Yeah, so it's just not good enough. Just not good enough.
Okay, so the Stone Skin, 265 speed. What's going on there?
It's just great. Like, got 260, 600. That's better than I thought it'd be, really.
Try to go more speed. Just put 1 on accuracy. A little bit miserable. Just thinking about it. You have a really nice banner. Triple speed with +7.
Yeah. Yeah. The old school banners I'm good for.
The thing is, you're going to use this warlord for defense. So try 0 accuracy on stats. So this was 500 accuracy with 290. Yeah, I'd probably go with +1 accuracy. And then I would take probably the top build. Because you're going to use him on defense. So you have to kind of focus on defense a little bit more. Could go the second one, 511. What's the difference?
Yeah.
3 speed and it's like 25 accuracy. Yeah,
yeah.
Probably go with the second one.
This is where you're saying I was expecting crit rate gloves and that sort of thing for the speed set. This is where I'm at. Like it's a horrendous piece, honestly.
It's pretty common. It's very common for me to re-roll Stone Skin, to be honest, because Stone Skin it's like immunity.
You know what?
It can roll into like so much good stuff.
We could do that actually.
I mostly roll bottom row actually, because I struggle to get decent bottom row because I need the main stat and also need a like substats. But the gear is this Stone Skin gear.
It's barely worth it, is it? But I could do.
Just leave it.
A set of boots. I've got this beautiful set of boots here with the triple roll.
We're gonna be in a little bit of pain, but it's fun.
Right.
Can't wait to see the Stone Skin madam we're gonna make. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, it's gonna get worse and worse. And this, you would just go accuracy on the mastery. So the mastery setup for warlords basically the same as it's always been, or
very similar to this. I would just instead of evil eye, I would definitely take cycle of magic, and instead of spirit haste, I would go for the one left. Yeah, lasting gets for day 2. You don't have to.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's a little bit better if you want that extra edge, basically. Regarding amulet, I'll definitely put in a refresh or cleansing. If you have like a double roll, maybe There's another one more +8. Yeah, you lose a little bit of stats. Yes, you mainly lose like HP. You lose like a 10 accuracy. But if someone runs a res Kaima against you, they'll refresh after the first lockout, and then if you proc refresh, you lock them out again.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be in a bit of a pain. The reason why we go Stone Skin, if anyone attacks you with either a fast Kaima, fast Kaima, or faster on Mantu to buff strip, they have 50% chance, which is always good.
That's basically for defense, right? So you're looking to just annoy people as much as you can. You just So what we got here? 276, 500. That's my
It's okay. It's
okay. For Stone Skin, it's better than I thought it'd be. Honestly, for Stone Skin, it's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's low plat, acceptable build. Anything higher than that, definitely not.
So come this way.
Yeah, I'll learn from your mistakes instead of mine.
Okay, we go.
I'll definitely set defense and enemy HP and battle option. So I'll definitely put 4200. And
so we've got a defense down here, though, haven't we? We've got Madame.
I wouldn't put it for this one. I'd put attack
speed
up.
farm where we don't have.
Yeah, I'd put attack up, and I would also put 120k HP because that's the pre-common at the moment. Then attack up as a buff, and then stats just set speed. Yeah, highest overall. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, there's not a particular skill that you hone in on for Leorius.
No. Yeah, that's fine. 180, right? Yeah.
180, fine, and then just
savage.
Oh, well, don't even need to just go damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have dark fade gear?
Yeah, but it will find my best gear anyway.
Yeah, but curious, how much did you farm dark fade?
Not a lot. I recently just got my auto team for 120, actually working and doing its job. So I'd be surprised if we find like for one full rotation. I've not. I've not really done a lot.
And how fast is it? Under 2 minutes?
Yeah, it was about 2 minutes. It's about a 2 minute team. Yeah, it was. Literally, I just did a video on it. It's about 2 minute 20, I think, something like that.
Sets savage, so it doesn't take that long. Only should take around 30 seconds max.
I don't know. It's good, but it doesn't feel that good. When I look at my best savage gear,
this
I have higher expectation than what I'm seeing.
I mean, this lower base attack compared to Trunda. So Trunda base attack is 200 more.
Yeah.
You have to take that into account.
Right.
And obviously, this guy's not empowered. A lot of people show their builds as empowered, and then it shows this perception of them having like insane stats.
Yeah. This is it. That's what I'm seeing. Like normally I'm seeing about 7k, and it feels like that's the average build. And I'm like, how are people getting those numbers?
Okay, so it's plus 39.8. So now I'd lower the speed to 175. So what was it? 39.8.
Yeah.
39.8. So I'd lower it to 170. I wouldn't really go below 170 now. 170,
yeah, because
180.
we don't have a way in this team to stop the enemy, do we?
Yep.
So we're just relying on taking a hit and then Leo smacking people back. Is that the general aim of this team?
Exactly. We just want them to take
his damage
a
spikes
turn,
when he's taking a hit.
just so the reaction wears off. That's the main thing. Stone Skin, 110 Stone Skin wears off if they have like a Stone Skin champion.
Yeah. So we got 41.5 on the Raw. 46.7 on the A2.
Probably go with 175. It's okay, build decent. You have a reaction crit damage amulet?
I've got this banner reaction.
That's really nice. I mean, it's only a double, but it's reaction. That's why it's nice. Ooh, I'll definitely put that on. That's nice. Okay. Yeah. That's okay. Okay. That's really good.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really nice.
Even that's not terrible. It's a ring.
I mean, depends if you have a triple.
180, yeah.
Do you have a triple?
No, it's a double.
Is your best a double? Show me Bracoson. Okay. Maybe roll the epic ones. Does the HP? No mind. As a HP main as well. Okay, yeah. I guess reaction. Damn, triple reaction. Okay. I see you. That's pretty good. That is impressive. You have 3 reaction pieces.
It's just the way it rolls, isn't it? It's just literally, yeah. Do I care about glyphing these other stats?
I would give it 4-star glyph. Because you'll realize you'll still get hit, and ideally you don't want to get the passive off, your passive, aka the unkillable, before you actually take 1 turn.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
yes,
I was thinking, I want to make sure that I get maximum damage when I hit, but actually you're saying try and hold your passive as long as possible.
yeah. Okay, so regarding Leorius, how much do you know about him?
I've used him, but only in PvE content, I would say. I've not really played with him a lot in PvP.
Okay, so tell me what ability does more damage, A2 or A3?
I assume the A3, but I actually don't know.
Now, after you finish the build,
Actually, my optimizer will tell me.
No, don't look at the optimizer. Not cheating, huh?
Actually, I know from memory on the optimizer it was A2.
Regarding Savage Leo, I actually do in the first comp when you don't have immunity. I would actually use A3. In Team 1, you're going to use A3 opener.
Yeah.
But in the second comp, you're going to use A2 opener. A2 does more damage, but A2 has a passive where if the ability is still available, you will not be able to get hard CC'd.
So he can't have used this for this part to work. So if he's used his A2, then this passive doesn't work anymore.
Correct.
Okay. Right.
So that's why in a non-immunity team, I would hold it off for 1 turn. The reason why it's so good is because it's 3 turns, and this second ability, A3, is 4 turns. So if you use A2, A3, and then you might possibly get a proc from masteries, Cycle Revenge, you can use A2 again.
Yeah.
And it's extremely convenient.
Yeah. Cool. Right. That is Leo done.
Who's next? We can do Madam, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a Stone Skin Madam. This is where the fun begins, where it's gonna be a bit gear intensive.
Yeah, I'd say.
So you need Madam to be as close to speed to your Leo as you can. So 173.
But he's got quite a high base speed, so I'm guessing maybe I need to be 174.
I mean,
he's got like
you can double check it, or I can double check it. But do the build first. I'll double check in the meantime.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll see what type of sets she uses. So you need 4-piece Stone Skin from her. So we got
Yoshi.
couple champs left. Yoshi, extremely low requirement. Necro, we'll decide Necro last, I would say, because we'll need to decide the defense team as well. So you need a different banner.
Different banner.
Yeah, just 5 speed banner. Unless you want a glyph accuracy, but using speed glyphs is kind of sus.
Yeah.
So any 6-star banner with like 5 speed ideally, not 6, but ideally 5. Yeah, there you go. Okay, looks good. So that's done. Nearly crit capped. Exactly what you want.
Perfect.
Full damage.
Well, so with this, like obviously this is my best accuracy roll. Would you sacrifice a bit of accuracy to go higher HP and stuff, or just
no? There's no need.
Okay.
She's gonna die after first turn anyway. To be honest with you. Okay. Next one we can do Yoshi. His gear requirements are extremely low. You can probably do it by yourself. You don't need optimizer for that guy.
Does he need to be booked?
Ideally, yes. So what books actually give him is the A3 on a 3-turn cooldown, and it's actually quite useful. So ideally, you just book A3. A2 does help. You're gonna be disabling A2. A2 is really useless, and you just fully booked A2. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's all done there.
I thought you were better at booking.
It looks like I was better at rolling gear today. I put all of my effort into rolling gear. Oh man, it's literally taking all my books. There we go.
Okay.
Outside CVC, people don't believe it.
400 epic books. What's going on? Do you not have champions to book anymore, or what?
Not really. Don't have champions to level really on the main. Like other than
wait, how many chickens do you have then?
Actually, not that many because I did that massive Chris.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, that was harsh. And I never want to do that again. But yeah, so that I've not really topped up because anytime I get someone new that I want, like through a CVC, just 6-star them.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. Look, it was fun. It was fun to do. It was
harsh, a week of
but it was good fun. Yeah, that's it. It was like being in the Olympics or like an endurance event, you know.
Yeah.
But it was cool to do. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Regarding Yoshi, ideally bottom row would be HP percent, defense percent.
But just talk us through. So I've not really used him, right? So he's coming in. to buff our damage, make sure Madame lands her stuff.
So it's a nice add-on, but
So
it's
it's
most
mainly for
time it
this.
won't. Yeah. So it's mainly increase attack for Leorius and then increase accuracy for Madam. He's the only champion that can do both in one
Yeah.
skill. There's also Kimmy,
Yeah.
but she is mainly used for faster teams because her kit is based around 10 meter, 10 meter reduction, 10 meter gain, increased speed, decreased speed. It's just so much 10 meter that she's better in a fast team with like a Lord Shazar, someone who gives increase attack by himself without needing it from a different champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you use someone like Gaius, he doesn't have increased attack. So someone like Yoshi would complement Gaius a lot better.
Yeah. Sure.
Someone
Okay.
Shazar, it would be Kimmy. So yeah, that's the
Alright,
main
cool.
thing. All he does, he's just gonna take the damage. So you want triple reaction on him.
Yeah.
You got so much reaction. Do you win CVCs?
We win some. Yeah, we win some. But we're like fighting down the lower ranks, you know. So
Yeah.
it's
Wait,
not too
what
bad.
tier are you in?
We're like tier 5 or 6 generally. Normally tier 6.
I see,
But
I see.
do
I
I
kind of
want
like
accuracy?
accuracy ban on him because the accuracy is definitely nice. It's nice to have. The fear, sometimes the A1 stun is definitely nice, but obviously not needed. So primary stats, HP, defense, and speed.
Just in speed set.
No, you don't need substats. Put
Oh.
primary stat as speed as well, and then go to the
Oh, I see.
bottom of stone skin. So
Oh, he's
this is
staying with
going to be
stone
a
skin, right? Okay.
6-piece stone skin. You just want him super tanky, so that way he doesn't get one shot by a candy. Because right now, possible candies can get through your stone skin in one hit if you don't build them well.
Yeah.
The more HP you have, the bigger the shield you get from stone skin. And
Yeah.
the damage reduction on stone skin, do you know what's the percentage?
No, I don't.
85. So it's heavy.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
lot. At the moment,
uh,
people become unkillable.
Mainly you want defensive stats, so HP percent, defense percent, and then a little bit of speed, and you're good to go.
176. What do we need?
Yeah, I think it's like 174.
Okay.
So with the okay, Yoshi's done.
Do you want masteries on him or not really needed?
Yeah, masteries are useful. So I probably wouldn't take Lore Steel if I run Stone Skin, unless unless it's like a Duchess or something like that.
Yeah.
Because she needs the extra HP and defense.
What, you just go in Evil Eye?
Yeah, something which
And
is really OP on him is Lasting Gifts with the attack up.
okay.
Gives an extra turn. Because sometimes you might nuke twice, and then you might have your Necro ally attack, and then he ally attacks without attack up, and does barely any damage. So
Yeah.
the increase attack for one extra turn is going to be really useful.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. And then what, defense tree alongside it?
Yep. So the usual 8% mitigation. And last one, doesn't really matter. You could go selfless defender is what I'd probably go. Just so
If
he
I've got that
takes
on Necro, that won't work on both of them, will it?
correct, but he's gonna take the damage first because he's gonna be first in the team order.
Yeah. And you
Uh,
don't care about him then?
I mean,
Compared
he's
to
like a
Necro?
meat shield.
Okay.
Necro, you definitely want Necro to survive because he's protecting your Nuker. If
Yeah.
Necro dies, your Nuker is just gonna get one shot by
It's going
like
to be
a
dead
A3
anyway.
Rotus. What's the next champion? Do you know?
Right. So we've got Necro, I think. That's it.
Necro and Hegi, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you want to quickly see all your champs and decide on defense before we build Necro, though?
Okay. So I've got a +2 Mithrala. I feel like she should
Yeah,
be in the mix.
definitely.
But we're running out of space.
So I'd probably replace Necro with Mithrala in that team. So in your account, your best build at the moment is Mithrala, in my opinion. She's in the best gear at the moment. So I'd probably use her in defense. I would definitely have Duchess. So at the moment, the main three champions in the meta is Duchess, Warlord, and Hegi are the main ones. Or you would have Duchess, Necrets, and Mithrala.
Yeah.
Are extremely common as well in the non-hedgy warlord team. But yeah, with I'd probably crutch on hedgy warlord team because on the other team you would need a lot higher stats. You would need the protection necro or stone skin necro.
Yeah.
Ideally for offense you only have one necro, so ideally you want shield send necro.
Okay.
So That way, you don't really want to use him in defense, only if you have no one else. So I'd probably go with Mithrala because your build is pretty good and it's +2. So you gain a lot of stats. What's your faction guardians on Dark Elves?
Yeah, it's maxed, yeah.
Maxed, yeah, even better. So yeah, I'd probably go Mithrala, Hedgie Warlord Duchess. And I would have Mithrala, ideally, 1 speed faster than Stonskin Warlord. That'd be really good.
So Stoneskin Warlord, what we've already built, is
what we have, yeah.
Is what we're going to use. 500 accuracy, yeah.
It's a bit low for offense, but not much you can do.
Yeah.
We work with what we have. With that information, we don't need Necro in protection. We can build them in shield set for offense.
Shield, yeah.
I would build them extremely high HP. The high HP you go, the bigger shield you have from passive.
Yeah, the passive's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yep.
Like, absolutely nuts.
So EHP build doesn't really work on him. And
do you care about speed at all?
What do you think? I'll let you decide.
Not really. Well, I guess you got his AoE, not his AoE, his ally attack, which is useful.
Yeah.
To do damage with, but I'm thinking HP is for his shield is kind of where it's at.
So what usually happens, because it's a go second team, so paint you a picture. They have Duchess Necro and then other two. It doesn't really matter. Duchess Necro, the Necro will take a turn. He's gonna put ally protection on his second ally protection on the Duchess, and that Duchess will have ally protection from Necro.
Yeah.
And there's going to be another champion of ally protection, but that doesn't matter. The main thing is that Duchess will have ally protection from Necro. When you use the AoE with your Nuker, you're going to kill everyone but Duchess because she's super tanky and she also has ally protection. You won't kill her.
Yeah.
If you have ally attack, you will ally attack and instantly kill her because you have attack up from Yoshi on your Nuker already.
Okay.
So you'll instantly kill her if your Necro is close.
So you want to almost be like a couple of speed behind your Nuker?
Not that much, because what happens is if you use this team against like a Hedgie team, A1 Hedgie, they have like Evil Eye, decrease fan meat by 20%. So usually I would fall back by like 20 speed.
Okay.
But regarding Shields and Necro, what would you use it on offense? Mostly go second teams, and also if you run a immunity arbiter, a warlord, Shields and Necro, and then a Nuker, like a savage Nuker, anti-hedgy team. So yeah, looks good. Last 2 champs is first team, which is Hedgy RB.
Yeah, fast Hedgy, fast Arb. And then this warlord is going to be the same warlord I've already built?
Oh, yeah.
Or a different warlord?
Yeah, no, it's going to be perception. Yeah, we still need to build that, actually.
So we need to do fast Arb, Hedgy, and perception warlord.
Yep.
My bad.
Okay, so this is way too low accuracy for us. So now, once we got the accuracy and speed, you want to lower the crit rate. That's the next step. So now we go back to stats. We lower the speed a little bit. Yep. And crit rate, put the cap to 22. Hard cap at 22. So that's 1 roll. 1 roll of crit rate is allowed.
Across the whole set, this is?
Yep. First one looks okay. So now we go to 15% crit rate. So we're going to see how hard we tank the stats. So it was 280 with 485.
Yeah, 465.
465, yeah. I'd probably take it, yeah.
Bit more speed, bit less accuracy.
Yeah, I would actually take the first build. Crit rate is so important, honestly. It's so important. The bad, you say like 3%, but it's not really 3% with crit rate. The more crit rate you add, because it's 2 hits, you could crit on any of them.
Yeah.
And that's why 15% is so damn good. So yeah, I'll take the first build.
And so chat are asking, why so fast on Hedgy?
So he cycles his abilities. You're gonna take a 1 turn fast, and even on defense, if they use, let's say, enemy Hedgy, usually people don't use enemy Hedgy to compete speed because it's RNG. But let's say they did, and you were faster. You hit the A1 on the lowest HP champion, which usually would be a Nuker. But the second hit hits on the Hedgy, and it actually stuns them. So now the Hedgy skips the turn, and they basically become useless. So he takes the A2 second turn, and it's really useful to make him fast. So he's able to basically put decreased attack, log them out a lot quicker. And regarding the why you're not focusing that much on accuracy, the reason behind that is because you're gonna turn down the 10-meter booster. And they won't usually have that much. Worst case scenario, they're +4 and they have like a res banner, res banner and a res chest in triple speed.
Yeah.
That will push them pretty high actually.
I guess you generally will see, won't you? If a team's high res,
Yeah,
you can just see with their player power, right?
correct.
Okay, that is Hedgie done.
Next one
next on the list?
is what, Arby Warlord.
Yeah. What's the type of speed that you've got? You're playing with?
Oh, over 400.
So how often do you encounter someone that you cannot just straight outspeed?
I mean, I have a list. I already know. I remember them.
Like how many's on that list then, roughly?
5 or 6, I think.
Does that not just make it so simple to know who you can fight?
Who I can outspeed. Yes.
Yeah, but I'd guess once you can beat someone in a speed race, then you can just bring your speed farming, can you not?
Yes, correct. But sometimes what they do, they're very cheeky. They pull like a res warlord, like a super high res warlord or high res Kai'Ma, which doesn't allow me to log them out.
Okay.
So
you still have to
sometimes I could be faster than them, yes. But sometimes they just build so much res, and at the moment I don't have increased accuracy comp. So at the moment I just dodge them. It's a lot easier for me to just dodge them.
You've got people on your list that you just straight up won't fight.
Yeah, I have friends in Mad that have increased accuracy. A lot of them do. So it's not a big deal that I can't farm them. I just let the other lads farm them in 20 seconds because it's super easy fight for them, not an easy fight for me. So I skip them. I let others farm them. Not a problem. Okay, I think what, one more champion, Warlord, yeah, and Mithrala, yeah. Resistance is nice on like go second team, in case they have like you go against Arbiter and she uses A2 and she strips your stun skin. It's kind of kick.
So yeah, 734, 292 speed.
Okay, not bad. Okay, regarding Mithrala, I feel like she's one of the hardest champs to build, even with optimizer. So what I learned over a couple months of building her. So I would select accuracy to 4 and resistance to number 2, and then speed to number 2 as well. I kind of want her quite fast, but we'll see. We'll see how well your gear can take it. Ooh, I kind of like the one below it. Damn, the third one.
Third one.
With the HP 68.
Oh yeah.
Okay, defense. If you could just equip this for now, so we don't lose it.
Have you seen this? That is a pretty cheeky amulet right there.
Not bad. It's all right. Doesn't have HP percent, 2 out of 10.
True. Right, we're done with this, yeah?
Yeah. Pretty good now. Okay. That's all the builds done.
Nice.
Now what's left is presets and testing. Yeah. Testing and presets. 2 things left. I'll let you think about it. So what do you think the presets should be?
So I guess Arb always A3.
With Obby, I'll just she's smart enough to not need any presets.
So Hedgie opens on his A1.
Yeah.
But then uses his A2 when he can.
Yeah.
Warlord opens on his A3.
Yeah, and I'll also put A2 on Warlord because sometimes he uses A1 because if he thinks he can kill them or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then Leo. So we said Leo's A2's his bigger hit.
Yep. But
you would hold that because of his immunity.
Yeah, for this comp specifically. Yeah. Put A2. Put A2 first priority and then A3 second priority. You could do that. Against Rotuses, you would actually manually use A2.
Okay. Against Rotus, yeah. Oh, because of double hit.
With Yoshi, you disable A2. You make priority on A3. Yeah, that's it. Madam, priority A3 into A2. And Leo this time is going to be A2 priority into A3.
So that's different because we're already taking a hit.
It's different because we have block debuffs.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so his passive on A2 won't matter because he already has block debuffs. So he won't get stunned.
So he's not going to take any of those abilities. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay. and ally attack first because he's in shield set, so we want him to ally attack first, and then we want him to use A3 second.
Okay, yeah.
And
so
he's
always just going to fall on Leo.
On passive, yes, and Necro A3 is gonna fall on the leader. So in this case, it'd be
Right.
Yoshi, and Yoshi's gonna tank the hits from like Candy counter attacks or whatever stuff, ally attacks, pretty
So
common.
with Candy coming in, Candy will naturally go for Leo though, will he? Because Leo's
Yes,
got
because
lowest
he's
HP.
correct. So instead trying to actually place with Leo, yeah, because we need Savage Nuker.
So this is going to be against the Hedgie, but we've got block debuffs, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't glyph attack, did you?
I think I did. What, on Leo?
Yeah.
I checked. I thought I did.
Don't remember.
So we're going second.
Okay, so you didn't click on Duchess. Copy.
Yeah, I'm just letting it run. I'm just like I was actually just thinking to myself, damn, I feel like Chunder might have actually killed everyone there. But what you were saying earlier, it's actually they don't tend to have enough damage.
No, Trunda would definitely wipe that team. Would definitely mop the floor, but it's just inconsistent against the +4 candies which come out on reset.
Yeah. Speed team, bring Hedgie.
Okay, let's see how you do it. Okay, not good. Did you see you didn't land the Hedgie A1 on anyone?
On anyone? Why not?
I mean, you landed on a Foley and a Stagnite.
So I was just too slow.
No. Regarding Hedgie A1, remember how I told you it focuses on the lowest HP target?
Yeah.
On offense, you actually need to click on the champion you want to target. So if you run this team again, and you quickly click on Arbiter before Hedgie actually takes turn.
Yeah, I did actually try and do that, but I was just too slow. I was trying to look between the Sifi and the Arb who was fastest.
If you're not sure in that sense, I would definitely recommend you take it off auto. Press T, and you take it off auto instantly. You're really running a Hedgie into a Hackatoon.
Well, just I'm more actually just making sure I'm doing the right stuff.
Okay.
Like, you got to get yourself into the right mindset of how to do this stuff. Hey Riptide, thank you for the sub, mate. If Valk's in the mix, still run the same sort of team. Not fussed about it.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But Valk doesn't really do much.
Because there was a time where Valk felt like she was kind of meta, just not at all anymore. Like
Stone Skin low-key killed her, not lie. I mean, she's still okay-ish. I wouldn't run her for offense unless you build her as a nuker. If you build her like crit capped, savage, crit damage with defense. But even then, there's better things out there.
Yeah.
Just makes it a little bit more safe, slower, safe, but you need a Kaima with her. You would run the Kaima Warlord Sifi team and then a Nuke Valk.
Yeah, Stone Skin's totally changed it, hasn't that? Do you think for the better? Do you prefer it?
I think it helps the free to plays because you can't buy Stone Skin.
Yeah.
So for free to play players, I think it's good. It provides a lot more teams because before it was, one team and that's it. It wasn't really one team, but it was like very narrow. But Stone Skin allowed so many good teams to come out the gate. I really like it personally.
This team, would you use the team I've already got?
Yeah, I'd
probably
use the same team. You don't need a Morley against that team.
You're focusing on Sifi with the ally attack, yeah? Was locked out anyway. But
Everyone's gonna die. But yeah, you could do the priority of using a 2-second. Could do that as well, but you can do that later and decide. But against torments, you just use this team. Everyone has immunity and stuff. What do you think about Sunskin? What's your opinion?
Um, I don't love that it's so RNG heavy. Like it feels like everything they've added to the game in the last year is a 50-50. Like there's so many 50-50 coin flips in the game now, you know.
There is.
And you got Swift Parry was a 50-50. They put reaction in, which was a bit more than a 50-50. Stone Skin 50-50, and I don't like that. I don't like that it comes, just did you get lucky or not? I like the idea of Stone Skin, and I like the idea that it kind of aimed to bring bombs back into the meta and stuff. But yeah, that was the thing I don't like.
Make sure to kill Duchess. Hit Duchess. Boom. She gone. Well, so you hate the RNG aspect of it. That's what
Yeah,
you're
I just feel like it's a bit like why I didn't enjoy Hydra that much. Really, it's just so RNG heavy. But it was very RNG heavy. Now they've kind of changed it a bit so that it's a little more playable.
friendly.
You can actually control heads and stuff, which is better.
You can actually, something I recently discovered is you can actually put True Fear on Head of Wrath by using Yumiko A2.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, wow. But you can't apply it through anything other than that.
Yeah, I don't think you can apply it otherwise because like
That's weird.
martial arts should apply True Fear, but
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Tell you what, once you've got teams rolling well, I mean, it's not like it's quick, but it's almost impossible to lose at this level once you understand every team that you're facing, the right team to just pick in.
Unless there's something called 3%.
Unless the 3% hits.
I mean, there's always RNG even in offense. Reaction, procs, I know 3% counterattack, masteries. There's just so much involved. It's insane.
What's a kind of normal speed farm with this type of team when I'm actually fighting in Plat?
It should be the same. The same what you're doing right now. It's usually going to be like 2 AoEs. It really depends on team. If you're attacking your boys at +4,
Yeah.
might be like 30, 40 seconds. It won't be 10.
Especially with triple reaction. Look at it. He's like that. Whatever. 75% chance, baby.
Yeah, it's insane.
So dumb. Even a Mountain King coming at me like, whatever. That's the thing. Necro as a protector is just so insane.
He is. From the beginning.
He's a beast, yeah.
From the beginning, we saw the abilities. Like, what is this real? Is this actually gonna be implemented into the game? It's crazy. It is definitely crazy. Yeah, it's basically an immunity.
Same team, yeah.
Yeah.
When it's tanky like this, you wouldn't be bringing in a Madame. Try and make this a one shot.
I mean, you could. You would need to use the immunity nuker then.
Yeah, okay. You'd have to bring the Trunder in as well.
Yep. But you see quite a few speed teams on reset.
Okay.
Some with Hedgie, some without. There's definitely quite a few. It's there won't be many. Don't expect there to be many. What mostly you will expect to see is the team. So if you go into top players right now, sometimes you'll see Chester's team, team like that.
Yeah.
Or even Dynamics, I guess. Or I guess the top 4 is. It's not that common, but it's out there. It's a lot of people use it midweek, and some people use it on reset because they lose to it midweek and they think it's a good defense.
Yeah.
Because some people do struggle against it. Obviously, when you don't know how to beat something, you'll struggle against it. Do you know how to beat that team?
What the Mortu?
The one with Kaima, Valk, Sifi, well, the Justice team basically.
Yeah.
What
Well,
team do you use?
I would bring Hedgie in to push back whoever the fastest person is, lock out their team with Warlord.
What team would you use from your teams?
I think I'm using this first team.
Do you think you would have any problems?
Only if Hedgie doesn't push back the enemy quick enough. I would have thought I'd still win though, wouldn't I? Unless their team is way quicker. Yeah, I think this is the winning team.
Of course. I'll definitely make sure to. I mean, I personally get kind of confused by your like logos of your champs.
Yeah, I need to. I had them set up for different teams, so I need to sort that out.
But yeah. Anything else?
No, I think we're good. That's awesome.
Regarding defense, we can quickly go over the presets.
Yeah, shall I just build one in here so I can see it in action still?
Yeah, sure.
Swift parry Duchess still a thing or not?
Oh shit, we didn't even build Duchess. I mean,
No.
ideally stone skin.
Oh, there's no way I can do that.
Yeah, sure. Swift parry. Copium. Hedgie Warlord.
The Stone Skin Warlord.
Yep. Okay, so quickly build Duchess.
Don't know if I've done so well for crit damage. I might be able to do a reroll on that.
No. It's a
Triple
really
attack.
good candy.
Yeah,
Really good candy piece.
No,
I
then.
nearly died. Is there any others equipped? Maybe there's only
faction,
one.
isn't it? One piece. That's it.
Try stone skin. No, there's no way we. There's no gloves.
I mean, we're stretching it. We're stretching it now.
There's no point even looking at it, honestly. If you go in game and check gloves, I think there's no like crit damage gloves. This is pain. This hurts.
I'm not going to use these ever. HP percent with crit rate.
No comment.
I mean, they're actually better though, right?
They are better.
They're a lot better.
By a
lot better now.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we care about speed at all here?
Not at this point, no. Because we're not going to use candy, so we don't need the attack up. If they don't strip us, we're basically just gonna be super slow, you know.
Wow.
Not the greatest I've seen.
There it is.
Free to play friendly. Not gonna lie. Let's hope no one attacks you. Let's put it that way.
It took me so long to get a load of gold in as well. Like since the Trisk event, I've been above 100 mil, and then this week just decimated it.
Only this week?
Yeah, I've been slowly like ebbing down, but I still had 100 mils, farming well. I started to buy these packs.
They give silver ahead.
Yeah, loads of silver. Yeah. You roll one piece, it's all gone.
So now we make presets.
Duchess,
so res, yep, res first. I wouldn't even put A2 on second priority. I'll just leave it, to be honest. Okay. Sometimes she wants to do A1 to kill someone. Mithrala, I'd say she's pretty smart, so I'd leave her as she is. Regarding Hedgie, I would do A1 opener. Yep, and Warlord, same old. No,
awesome. What do you think my chances are then? So if I'm able to do it Monday, what do you think is realistic with the teams you've seen here? Where should I be?
With good offense, you can definitely end top 100.
Let's not be the target then.
Okay, test the defense against a team like this, which is pretty common. It's kind of bad testing a defense like this because people won't go into a defense like yours with an offense team like that.
No.
Especially with those presets.
What's your thoughts on Mithrala?
I think she's really good. As a Void Lego.
Yeah.
Free champion. I say free, but I mean you kind of need to grind for her. But yeah.
Do you use it anywhere outside of Arena?
Hydra. And I think I don't remember. Do I use it in factionals? I might do. I don't know. Don't remember. Don't remember if I actually use it in factionals. But in Hydra, she's pretty good with the hex and like so many buffs and debuffs. It's
yeah. She's so naturally good. Just massively resistant. So
yeah, and Doom Tower as well. Yeah, Doom Tower and the resistance you can easily get. Like it's pretty easy to get a resistance on her as a I don't know free to play copium.
So obviously we're never going to win, or we might win over time, but that's not the aim of this team.
Yeah,
it's just
Yeah, and
stalling.
just yep.
Let's someone who's actually gonna throw some decent damage at us somewhere.
You won't find them in Gold 5. It's kind of bad to test defense like that because they won't come with a
Yeah, that's it. They'll pick
with a
someone to
non.
counter it, won't they?
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Definitely.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up because that is already a good 4 hours in. But thank you so much for coming on and kind of working through it. Really cool. Really cool. I guess we will see where we get to.
Good luck.
Watch out for the bomb
The
astrolith.
+3
yeah,
astrolith.
yeah, the +3 astrolith, and maybe I'll dip into a +4 cubulus if it's going bad. No, it's been really cool, mate. Appreciate you doing it. Awesome.
Thanks a lot for having me. Really appreciate it, and good luck on your push.
Yeah, cheers. Anyone who hasn't already followed Rats on his stream, how often do you stream now, Rats?
I would say 3 times a week.
Yeah, but yeah. Make sure you give him a follow and check him out. Super knowledgeable guy. Does a lot of takeovers and support for other people in the community. So absolutely get in the mix. And yeah, dude, thank you so much for coming on. It's been really good.
All good. Thanks a lot, and see you on reset, I guess.
Yeah, see you reset. Yeah, thanks, man. See you later.
Bye.